are you?
I'm pretty well, sir. How are you?
I am also doing very exceedingly well and
Thank,
very happy for your success and achievement.
thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
You have done a lot of hard work since the beginning.
Thank you, sir.
First of all, I'll congratulate you. Millions and millions of congratulations for your wonderful achievement.
Thank you so much, sir. Sir, it's been a great experience and I learned a lot. Uh, I'm feeling great right now.
Yes, I feel like you are the same candidate to whom I used to train, and now you are Assistant
Thank
Professor Mahima Thakur. That's really, really great.
you so much, sir.
Okay, so the main objective of this interaction is to inspire the people
Yes,
so that those who are discouraged, demotivated because of the failure, they should attain the leftover strength, as Rudyard Kipling says in his poem. There is a poem called "If" by Rudyard Kipling, where he says that even if you are tired, you have failed, so gain all the strength and rise again.
yes, sir.
So I'm very sure that your words will be very inspirable to all the candidates. So the first question will be your experience of success.
Sir, it's a great experience. I have learned a lot in this journey. And after qualifying my written exam, I was so confused that should I go for a coaching or some mock test for interviews or not. At first I was so confused, and then I stumbled across your institute, and then uh, I just joined you. And in the last month, with these 5 mock tests, it gives me a great confidence, which I was lacking, the nervousness. And after coming out from the interview room, I was feeling satisfied that I have answered all the things with great confidence. What I feel is that in in the interview, they are not judging that how much knowledge you have, because our knowledge have been tested through the written exam. The main purpose is that how is your communication skills and how confident you are, and how it is not important that you have a great knowledge. Knowledge also matters, but with that it is also important that how you impart that knowledge to your students. The basic intention was the basic requirement was interview, is that what I feel. And it was a great experience. In my interview, I was coming out with a good smile. I was so satisfied. So, and at that point of time, I realized that I did well and I will get good marks, good score.
There has been a very famous line by Emily Dickinson that success is counted sweetest by those who never succeed. So, can you experience your failures and success, and how did you feel when you got the result?
Sir, before this exam, I have also attempted for PGT exam. There also I got good marks in interview. I got 45 out of 50, but there I couldn't make it. I was in waiting list. So that was a time when I was so depressed and I was so frustrated, because I feel that I worked so hard, but I couldn't get it. But the main mantra is that I just uh, keep myself. I just believe that we should keep going, and somewhere God has made some good things or greater things for us. My parents also my parents and my best friends also supported me emotionally at that point of time, that don't don't feel depressed or don't feel disappointed. There is something great or good for you. And uh, uh, right now I can feel that yes, maybe I God wanted me to make a assistant professor. That's why I was not there in make it in that exam.
Great. So, I think you are selected for women's colleges.
Yes, sir.
Yes, so that is
Previous
another great achievement. Yes.
Yes, sir. Previously, I just, my first question in my first mock interview was that, will I be able in the top 10 female candidates or not? And then you encouraged me that yes, if you work hard and if you get 27 or 26, you will definitely make it. And that thought was always there in my mind. And I just work hard and hard. And right now I can feel that hard work always pays. So I'm feeling right now very relaxed because those sleepless night remember. So right now the things are very smooth, and I will not limit myself. I will also look forward for the universities and all, or better things, or scope for my growth. Um, but right now I'm feeling very blessed that because of the blessings of my teachers, my parents, and my friends, and I'm here, and um, I just, my hard work pays off.
Yeah, the next line of Emily Dickinson says to comprehend the nectar requires a sourest sleep. So those sleepless nights were definitely like a sourest for you, and now you are there. You can feel the taste of the nectar, the form of
Yes.
success. So, how was your experience of mock interview from first to last? Can you share the transition, the growth of your mind?
Yes, sir. At first, as you have told me that I was able to answer the questions, but there was not an energy in that. I was, because of my nervousness maybe, and I improvised on that. And you have trained us also for the demo teaching. Like, there are some minor things which we forget to present in front of the interviewers, like mentioning the date to explain the scope of teaching. So these were the things which I was not able to present, and you told me. So these things were also these minor things are like a kind of cherry on a cake. And in my interview they asked me to present a theory psychoanalysis, and I just went it very confidently and present my demo classes, and they have listened it for at least 4 to 5 minutes. And after listening that, they also appreciated me, like, very good, your presentation was very nice. So that was a plus point. And you just trained us in such a way, like how to present yourself, the etiquettes of presenting yourself in front of the board. So that was very nice. And uh, that's all.
Yeah, like many times I churned your mind for 1 hour together. You keep on speaking and speaking. So it was really very hectic schedule.
Yes, sir.
And before presenting yourself for the mock interview, preparing for hours together so that you have to perform well. So it was
Yes,
really, I can understand the pain behind that.
yes, sir.
So when you entered inside the room, were you nervous or confident?
Sir, at beginning I was a little bit nervous, but the members were very polite and very humble. They asked me to sit relaxed. They said, "Okay, beta, आराम से बैठ जाइए," and then they asked me the questions. So uh, slowly, gradually, my confidence built up, and I very confidently went to the board. First, they asked me to teach the theory, so everything goes well. They also asked me some basic questions. And what I feel in interview is that awareness is very important. We must be aware of things around us. As they have asked me questions that who is the VC of your university, so I was able to answer that. They have also asked me what is the name of your university's library, so I able to answer that. So the basic things were there. They also asked me about what is the full form of GER. Gross. I answered that it is gross enrollment ratio. So they were very impressed. So we must prepare those things also.
Basics. So when we prepared for the demo class, we also have lot many cross questions. Was there any surprising question in the demo class that you picked?
Sir, not from demo class, because I just, with the help of your mock interview, I prepared the theory very well, and all poems and all such things. But the different question they have asked me, that what is SMS literature? So that was very tricky, and I honestly answered that I'm not aware of this term, and they appreciated me, like, okay, she's honestly answering that she is not aware. I didn't try to make them. So that was the new question, or all the other questions I was able to answer.
This was how you were trained, that not to lie or not to
Right,
divert.
right, sir.
Okay, so can you share your momentary experience when you received the result, when you first saw the result, What was your expression, and who are the people to whom you shared that happiness?
So the time of result was very memorable for me because at that point of time I was returning. I was in train with my parents, and when I saw that PDF, I just saw that 2 or 3 times, and then my sister was beside me, and I asked her, "Look, is this my name?" And she said yes. Again, I watch my roll number, look at my roll
You
number.
zoomed in.
Yeah, and then I told my parents that yes, I did it and I qualified. So it was a very memorable moment because we were in train. We cannot share that. Yeah, so people were around us, so we were just laughing and seeing each other. So that was a very beautiful moment for me and very
That's a
memorable.
memorable moment. You will never
Yeah.
forget this
Yes,
train
sir.
journey.
Yes, sir.
Great, great. It's really amazing. Can you share some of the questions that were asked to you in the interview?
Yes, sir. So they have asked me what is digital literature. So I answered, and I also gave example of Kindle app. So that was the question, and they also asked me about the national education policies. That what is the aim of that gross enrollment ratio? That was 50% till 2035. I answered, and they've asked me from my research topic also, which is psychoanalysis. So they asked me that what do you know about dreams, what are the types of dream. So I answered about the latent and manifest dream, which we have prepared in the interview. And they have also asked me what is Oedipus complex. They have asked me the features of Elizabethan age. So I was able to answer them, and I feel very confident in the interview.
So all the questions were almost familiar that you have prepared.
Yes, sir.
Great, great, very nice. So there are many candidates who are going to appear for the next advertisement, 51. So can you share your own strategy, how you prepared, and what kind of suggestions would you like to give?
Sir, what I believe is that once a person said that winners don't do different things, they do things differently. So we must follow the strategy because there are so many candidates from the nation who are preparing for this very nice, we can say the very eminent exam. So at the last month I just divided my time, and for the I just divided the weeks with the topics, and for the first week I prepared for grammar also because I was listening at that point of time that they were asking questions from grammar also. Then the other week for the demo classes I prepared from all the genres, like from drama, from poem, one thing from each genre, from theories also. So I think that we should cover all the areas. We should not leave anything. And what I believe, if you want to decrease the level of your stress, so the more you can grab the marks from a written exam, it will be very good for the candidates. I feel, and we cannot even ignore the interview because it is a game changer. So as we can see that there are many candidates who are having good marks and not in the selected candidates category. So interview also plays a great role, as my own rank was 47 in the OBC category, and now I am on the 22nd 22 rank, and the top 8 females from the top 8 females.
You made a big jump.
Yeah, because of the interview, right?
Yes,
Yes.
yes, very nicely. So you are one of the Olympians that should be awarded the gold medal. Okay. I would like to ask you to tell me about your background. That from what background you have emerged as an assistant professor.
Sir, I'm from middle class family, but my father never say no to any educational thing, any educational qualification or any educational thing, he never denied for giving me the money, financially helping me. So in my family, my parents and my family members believe that education is the most important thing in a person's life, and they always encourage us to study more and more. And in my family there is not any kind of discrimination between boys and girls. So my parents and my family members always encourage us girls to go for the higher education. uh, so that's all about my family. They
What
always.
is your message for all those parents who stop their daughters going for a higher education?
Sir, I will say that to those parents that they should not discriminate between girls and boys, as we can see that in our selected candidates list, the ratio of female is more than the male. So, I would say that the parents should not stop their daughters to, achieve their goal. And there is a norm or a kind of orthodox thoughts in some people that if a girl is above 26 or above 25, you should get her married. So they should think about their daughter's life also, that they have their own existence and they have their own life. So that is my message, that let them fly high, just be the fuel of their flight, not don't stop them, because they have the similar existence as male.
One of my students has stopped her parents for marriage because in-laws were demanding some 20 lakh of rupees as a dowry. And she said that now I am assistant professor, and now this is the first time I am going to ask the dowry from them.
So
Okay,
you're
so
a
this
student
is,
girl, yes.
yes, so this kind of attitude definitely brings a huge change in the society.
Yes, sir. So the
So I
thought can
also,
bring a great change.
yes. So I also request all the parents to send their daughters for a higher education and motivate them, support them so that they can achieve the dream of their life.
Yes, sir. Definitely.
So now finally, what are those names would you like to take since beginning of your life? Who are responsible, who have contributed, who have influenced your life, shaping your personality, shaping your future?
Sir, first of all, the great pillar of this success is behind me is my father. He supported me in each and every way. As in society, there are people who say that let her get married. Why don't you let her get married? Just and कब तक पढ़ाएंगे और कब तक पढ़ाएंगे, अब शादी कर देनी चाहिए. So they ignore those kind of people and just they believe in me. My father believe in me. My mother believe in me. So, and he always says that don't think about results, just bring a kind of growth in yourself, and hard work always pays off. So just focus on your studies. And the great role of my mother is also there uh, in this success. And I also get very emotional support from my best friend Deepa. So that was also a great support, because sometimes there were times when I was feeling very stressed that what will happen if I didn't make it, what was the next thing. And so I was so sometimes I was emotionally broken also. So my parents and my friend also support me. So um, uh, there is also great role of my parents. And my professors also motivated me when I was in my post graduation. uh, my uh, my professor, Dr. Bonani Mishra ma'am, she's from RGPG College, Meerut. So she supported me a lot and she encouraged me to do things to qualify this net. And the interest of literature is built because of her only, and she is a great inspiration for me. And after that, I just went for my master's in philosophy in the English department of CCS University. Dr. Ravindra Kumar, the professor of my department, he also encouraged me because in my MPhil I was the second one. I was not the first one who got the gold medalist. So he encouraged me that don't think about past, just think about your future and focus on your net. And I believe that you will get a selection. He always says that you will get a selection in higher, you will get a selection in higher. and here it is. So professors are like very professors are very motivating, and all thanks to them, their encouragement and their blessings. And I also informed them, so they were so happy, and they just blessed me and say that it is only your first step, you have to go higher and higher.
Great, that's great. Really, the success of a student is the success of the teacher. The
Right.
teacher feels proud when his or her student becomes a success.
Yes, sir.
So definitely you have made proud to many people along with me, who can proudly say that you are the
Yes.
one who can touch the sky.
Yes, sir. It's a dream come true. From my childhood, I used to play in when I was a child. I used to play a role of teacher in my
Wow.
friends also. So my mother always says that
Great.
even when I try to recall things, I present myself as a teacher, like I am teaching students. So my parents also
Wow.
says that you will be a teacher one day, a good teacher one day. And when I qualified, and I just informed my parents that yes, I qualified. So one line my father says that okay, very nice. अब अच्छा पढ़ाना बच्चों को, अब बहुत अच्छे से पढ़ाना. So that was the spirit I get from my parents. So so
Yeah,
so it
definitely.
was
I'm very
great.
sure that you have developed a great energy of teaching.
Yes,
You
sir.
have shaped yourself in such a way, and I'm very sure that you are going to be a game changer, and you are going to create a lot of energy in the positive vibes in the students, and they
Yes.
will also feel proud to be your students.
Yes, sir.
And someday I should see you in the top of the list of the laureates.
Oh, that's very big,
Okay,
sir. Yes.
so definitely I would be happy to meet you somewhere in the conferences as a colleague.
Yes, sir, definitely, sir.
Surely, so all the best for your future endeavors, and thank you for this nice interaction.
Thank you so much. Thanks to you, sir, for your guidance and support. Because at that point of time, everyone was at the point of time interview was coming. Everyone was so depressed and so nervous. And
Hard pressed.
yeah, so thank you so much for your guidance and for the mock test you gave me.